Are you tired of getting those super bland, kind of boring results from AI? Yeah, you're not alone. If you want to get something that's actually, useful, you need to change your approach. So let's jump right in.
So, does this look familiar? You ask for something amazing, something creative, and what you get back is just meh. If this is happening to you, it's probably because you're making one of two really common mistakes.
First off, you might be treating it like a search engine, just throwing a few keywords in there and hoping for the best. We've all been trained to do that for years, but with AI, it just doesn't work.
Or mistake number two, maybe you're treating it like regular software, like there's a right button to click or some secret menu to find. And again, that's just not how these new AI models think.
So yeah, if you're doing either of those things, you're pretty much guaranteed to be disappointed. These old habits are holding you back. To get those amazing results, you need a totally new way of thinking about it. Okay, so here's the mental shift. I want you to imagine you have the smartest person in the entire world working for you as your personal assistant. They can do anything, but there's one tiny catch. They have absolutely no idea who you are.
Seriously? They don't know your job, what you're trying to achieve, or even what a good result looks like in your world. And without all that context, even a genius is just going to give you generic, one-size-fits-all advice. And you can see exactly what I mean right here. Look at the difference. On the left, a prompt like, help me, is going to get you, well, nothing useful. But now look at the right. You give it context, your role, your audience, the tone, the goal, and suddenly you've transformed a vague request into a powerful, detailed brief.
In fact, any great prompt can be broken down into this simple 5-part brief. Tell it your role, your goal, the context, any constraints or rules it needs to follow, and finally, the format you want it in. This little checklist is your key to getting exactly what you want.
But here's the real game changer. That awesome detailed prompt you just wrote, that's not the end. It's just the beginning of the conversation. You have to actually talk to it, give it feedback, just like you would a person. Tell it, nope, that's too long, or can you make this sound a bit more strategic? Or, okay, now rewrite that whole thing for a different platform.
And that right there, that back and forth, that conversational loop, that is the single most important skill you can learn for working with AI. It's not a vending machine where you put in a command and get one thing back. It's a creative partner.
So at the end of the day, it's not about finding the perfect answer in one shot. It's all about communicating what you want with total clarity. Once you master that conversation, I promise you, you'll never get a generic result ever again.